Tranzeet Sports TV back again. Saturday roundup of the games played in EPL and some European leagues this week and this Saturday is heating up. The title race in different leagues are heating up, and obviously the focus is going to be on the Premier League. And the results so far today was Arsenal, of course, started the day with a 4-0 win over Leeds. Brighton as well played at a 1-1 draw at Brighton's home, and Wolves lost at home to Bournemouth. Chelsea came back from a 2-0 deficit and won West Ham 3-2. And West Ham are really looking bad with their relegation fight. Newcastle lost away to Liverpool 4-1, a resounding victory for Liverpool as well. We're going to look at a couple of these games: Arsenal, obviously, Chelsea, and Liverpool as well. Hopefully you have checked out my video on the review of the Arsenal game. We're just going to touch base with it right quick. There's really nothing much to talk about on these videos. If you want to talk about, listen to or watch my reaction to the Arsenal game, check the video on the channel. The only thing I'm going to talk about Arsenal on this one is that David Raya now has 12 clean sheets this season. And you remember he won 2024-25 season, I believe. He won the Golden Glove with 14 clean sheets. So 14 games to go, he already has 12 clean sheets. It looks like he's going to win that award again this season. Arsenal have been very solid defensively this season, though they have just considered 17 goals. A few of those goals were considered in a couple of games. So yeah, it's looking good defensively for Arsenal, and today they won, and they won very well. Let's go to Chelsea. I've said this a few times. Depending on what you want to see, if you are a neutral, it's going to be very interesting to watch Chelsea this season. But if you are a Chelsea fan, you probably will have your heart equipment around you anytime you're watching Chelsea under this Liam, except he starts to adapt his philosophy. It looks like he wants to play on the front foot. He really wants to attack teams. And you know, when you do that, obviously, you leave gaps in behind, and teams in EPL will not spare you. Regardless of who you're playing against, relegation band teams, whatever, at some point sometimes early on in the game, sometimes at the end of the game, these teams are going to come at you. And if you don't have that discipline, they will score you goals. So the way Chelsea are playing, they have to master the art of outscoring teams, except Liam is going to begin to adjust his play. Today, Chelsea started this game, went down 2-0 the first half against West Ham. West Ham of all people. Obviously, Jared Bowen, being what he has become a stalwart for West Ham, he either scores goals or assists goals. Put that ball in a very dangerous situation, and he couldn't connect with the striker, but it was too late for Sanchez to react, and that ball recorded into the side of the net. And West Ham came again and scored a very, very beautiful goal to make it to Wan-Bissaka, providing the assist. And you begin to wonder, if this were to be a serious team, would Chelsea come back from it? And they didn't come back to very, very late in the game. So yeah, Chelsea are looking good in terms of, if you are neutral, you want to enjoy the game of football. But in terms of discipline, is really going to be. And don't forget, Chelsea are still 12 points behind Arsenal, who are topping the table. They are out of the top four positions at the moment. So City are going to play tomorrow. Some people are going to play tomorrow, obviously. So I don't know, Chelsea fans out there, let me know what you think. Would you prefer a more structured approach by Liam, or what is dishing out? Is it good for you? This game, some Chelsea fans are making excuses for him that probably were thinking about the Arsenal game on Tuesday. Okay, valid point. But we have seen a few games under him now, and this same thing. I don't think Chelsea has kept a clean sheet since under Liam. So which means they're going to concede goals. But the hope is not that they let them outscore teams. So Chelsea currently on the 4th position, and until City plays tomorrow, Aston Villa plays. If those two teams win, Chelsea will drop back to 5th position. But and of course, Manchester United is going to play tomorrow as well. So if these 3 teams win, Chelsea will drop back to 7th position. So there's a lot of work to be done for Chelsea this season. And because of the kind of money they have spent in the past few seasons. They need this Champions League football next season to keep and balance the book. So Chelsea fans, let me know what you think in regards to how things are looking with your team. And Liverpool can't still keep clean sheet, but attacking wise, they showed us what we saw from them last season and a few seasons ago. I don't know, somehow Newcastle comes to Anfield and believe that they can stay open, can play open football. EPL is basic. If you go away, try to stay compact and take your chances when they come. But Newcastle go to Anfield and decide that this Liverpool is easy for them to play against, and they kept it open. Of course, they had opportunities to hurt Liverpool. They couldn't really take some of the chances. But they scored the first goal from Gordon, a very good goal. Gordon, of course, you used to be an academy player at Anfield, released when he was 11 years. He scored that very brilliant goal today. And Liverpool, boy, came back strong. This boy, Ekitike, I don't know how Isak, even the best of Isak, I don't think is better than Ekitike. Ekitike won't he is a very, very stubborn striker. He doesn't give you any breath of rest if you're a defender. And he kept hounding on that Newcastle defense today. Got 2 goals, obviously. And my boy, Florian Wirtz, got going as well, got his own goal. And who scored the other goal? I can't remember right now. If you remind me in the comment section. So yeah, Liverpool looking good going forward, but they still concede goals. In fact, they rode their luck a few times today as well. Alexson came to their rescue. So Liverpool are currently on the 5th position, 39 points. This is 14 points behind Arsenal. So Liverpool, I don't think they're going to be in title race. They're not in title race this season, but they are fighting hard to get into that Champions League position. And the other games today, like I said, Brighton almost, picked all 3 points at home today against Everton, but Everton equalized at the last minute of that game. Heartbreaking goal, but I think it was desired. A draw was a fair result for that game because it was none of those teams could really impose themselves on each other. Brighton got their goal, yes, but there wasn't really any dominance from any of those teams. And yeah, that was the case in that game. I think a draw was a fair result. Bournemouth traveled away to Wolves, who for me are relegated already. I don't think they're going to come back from this situation, and got their goal as well. So that's how things happened this weekend. We look forward to a very big, massive Sunday tomorrow. As Chelsea is, Man City is playing, Manchester United is playing, and Aston Villa are playing as well. Let me give you those fixtures come tomorrow. Aston Villa will be at home to Brentford. Manchester United will be at home to Fulham. Nottingham Forest will be at home to Crystal Palace, and Tottenham will be hosting Manchester City as well. And Tottenham players, fans are begging the team to lose. They don't mind going on relegation as long as Arsenal, they don't want to do Arsenal a favor. But I mean, regardless, whether City wins or loses tomorrow doesn't mean Arsenal will win or lose the league. There are still 14 games to be played. So let's look at what happens tomorrow. But just bear it in mind that Tottenham always has won over City. Let's see if that history is going to continue. And let me know which game really did you enjoy, game did you watch, and which players did you enjoy watching this weekend. Like I said, I want to know what your take is on Liam, the new coach of Chelsea so far. Do you think he's continuing with the way he's doing things at Chelsea, or should he adapt a little bit? And if you want him to adapt, what do you want him to tweak in the way he's been handling things at Chelsea? And I will see you again next time.